Anything, but today we are going to talk about all the things that will block you from being successful, and we can't have that now, can we? So ladies, let's unpack that bag. The first thing that will absolutely destroy your success is short-term thinking. Well, sweetheart, short-term thinking causes long-term problems. Most people focus on their goal. I'm going to challenge you to do something just a little bit different. I need you to focus on what behaviors that you can change or alter in some way to make you better suited to meet your goal. You see, what it is about behaviors that's different than goals is that goals are obviously affected by outside factors. Behaviors are things you personally have control over. The bottom line is, if you're doing something new, you're going to hit some speed bumps. You're going to make mistakes. That's all a part of learning, and that's all a part of success. Because you can't have success without having some failures along the way. Don't jump ship right away. I need you to try to commit to a year to try and make those changes that you want to make. Success doesn't happen overnight. Think about your behaviors for a moment. What can you do today, tomorrow, and next week that will ultimately help you achieve your goal? Do your homework. You're going to need a sustainable strategy in order to meet those goals. So, what are the things you need to have in place in order to achieve it? And what can you personally do today, tomorrow, and next week? No further, just today, tomorrow, and next week to make that goal. The second thing that will be your biggest downfall is perfection. Your need to be perfect. And honey, let me tell you, I am one that has a true need to be perfect. But even I can't do that. If I would have, I would not have had a YouTube channel because I didn't know what I was doing. So here's the bottom line. When you're starting something new, it's going to be messy. The most important thing is to just start. Figure out your most important thing to get done and do it first. If it's something that you know that you can do within 5 minutes, that is not the thing to put off. Just get it done. And if it's a little messy, it's a little messy. You got to learn to forgive yourself. You're not going to be perfect when you're trying something new. I want to tell you real quick, if you hang out to the end of this video, there'll be some links for some other videos that I do that I think are right up your alley, and you may want to give them a little look-see. Alright, back to the topic at hand. The third thing that would be a downfall in your success is comparing yourself to someone else. We're all guilty of it. We all look and see what Susie May is doing on the other side of town, and are you doing the same things to get where she's at? But you can't. You can't do the same things to get where she's at because you're two different people. Your life path is completely different than her life path. The things and struggles and challenges you have in your life are completely different than her challenges and struggles and things she has in her life. So how she met that goal is going to be a different path than you take to meet that same goal. You can't compare yourself to anyone else. And the bottom line is everybody determines success for themselves. What I think being successful is may not be what you think being successful is. So you can't compare yourself to other people because everybody has their own gauge of what success means. The next thing that will take you down from being successful is trying to do it all. You cannot be every woman. I'm every woman. It's all in me. It is not all in you. You cannot be everybody. CEOs of major companies didn't become CEOs of major companies because they did everything. No, they're delegating to everybody. And you should be delegating too. The next thing that will stop you from being successful is simply not trying. The only people that have ever failed are those that don't even bother to try. So stop with all the excuses. For example, if you know that you need to get up early to get your day started so you can go ahead and work out or whatever it is you need to do, but you also know that you're that person that will hit that snooze button, well, put that alarm clock across the room or put your phone across the room. It forces you to get up and go get it to turn it off. You can make those simple behavioral changes in order to be successful. That's one example. Another thing is self-care. You got to get some rest. You got to take breaks. Drink some water. Eat a well-balanced meal. Drink in moderation. I'm not telling you anything new. You just need to start it. And the last thing, and the most important thing, that will stop you from being successful is your friends. The people that you have around you that are in your circle can either make you or break you. You've heard the saying, if there's a bunch of crabs in a bucket and one crab is trying to get out, what does the other crabs do? They try to pull it back in. If the people around you are not being supportive, if the people around you are not moving in the same direction that you're moving in, you may need to let those folks go or set some real clear boundaries. Because if you allow them to derail you from your ultimate goal, then you're allowing them to stop you from being a success. My mother said, self-preservation is the first law of nature. So I suggest you look out for number one. If you feel like you've received something from the content today, could you please hit the subscribe button? It would really help me out quite a bit, and it doesn't cost you a thing. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button so I know that you liked it. Hang out to the end of the video. There is other videos there for you that I think would be right in line with where we're at today. And just to remind you, every Thursday, we will be back here, right here on this channel, sharing things with you that are just for women. So I don't want you to miss out on anything. Come on back. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified of any new content. Have a great, wonderful weekend. See you next Thursday.